What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today.
Well. The Pelicans have finally got on board with the idea of trading damaged goods. I mean, who wants damaged goods anyway? What good are they? What use are they? Especially when you are talking about expensive damaged goods. Goods that are eating up a significant amount of gross salary. And you can't even use it. Not only is it barely usable, but also detrimental to the rest of the product. Enter Zion Williamson. For full transparency, I'm not a Pelicans fan, nor am I a Zion hater. Truth be told, I have been in Zion's corner for a long time, ever since high school, defending him, saying that this kid is going to be the truth, fighting people that keep telling me that all he can do is dunk. My rebuttal, you're not paying attention to his game. You're just watching highlights. Supported him through Duke and supported him through most of his Pelicans career, hoping that he would finally get past his injuries until a season ago. And I decided no more, no longer. The sample size had grown far too large for me. It's not happening. Too many roadblocks and too many hurdles. It was about a season ago when I stated right here on this channel, right here on Boo TV, that I was done with Zion Williamson. The Pelicans need to trade him and get him off the books as soon as they possibly could. And it really began to settle with me when he was physically healthy and refused to play because he didn't feel like Zion Williamson anymore.
Like you'll be ready to play?
I mean, physically I'm fine. Now it's just a matter of when I feel like Zion. I know the atmosphere I'd be in based off like the playoff experience. So now it's just a matter of when I feel like Zion.
I said, oh Lord, are we doing this? Hard enough to get your job done because of your knees and your feet and your ankles, but now you want to cite mental health? Okay. You want to play that game? If I was running the Pelicans organization, I would have brought this po' boy, beignet, gumbo-eating monster into my office and said, look, Mr. Williamson, as an organization, we understand mental health is a real issue, and we strive to help you get better. However, based on the long-term circumstantial evidence over the years, we, as an organization, are not obligated to hold on to you as one of our organization's basketball players. And we believe you are mentally unfit to do the job. Your mental health issues have been and continue to be detrimental to the rest of the team, which in turn can directly affect the mental health of others in the organization. You can see how this is problematic, Mr. Williamson. I hope you can understand that you will no longer be with the team, but we are 100% supportive in your mental health journey and getting you the help and care you need through programs provided by the National Basketball Association and any extended help from healthcare professionals you may need. With that being said, Mr. Williamson, we do plan on trading you. And as an organization, we do plan on making the best deal we can make at the appropriate time to get the best value back for you. We will not be asking for any of your preferred destinations. Quite frankly, you have not earned that, as you have been nothing but a sore for this organization and have yet to move the needle for the franchise in the years you have played here. You see that, Zion? You see those air quotes? Played. Thank you for your time and stepping into my office, Mr. Zion. Now, if you would kindly take a step over, yep, right there. It's been real. Seriously, this stuff is sickening at this point. I can't remember a time in NBA history where the sense of entitlement was so high and the sense of urgency was so low. Not just Zion, we see this from other players as well. He's just the most recent and high-profile player that we've been dealing with. By the way, I don't know how Ben Simmons is still in the NBA with all his bullshit and acting out. A dude that, from what reports tell us, and I tend to believe, he doesn't care about basketball. A guy who is more interested in groupies, DMs, women, social media. A guy that has done nothing for years. But he's going to wait for his old team to lose or have a bad moment, bad game, and then post about it on social media as if it was a revenge move on behalf of himself.
It was good to see Ben Simmons was tuned in to the 76ers versus Celtics Game 7. Now, obviously, a lot of people are going to comment down below, well, he's watching from the couch. He didn't even play any minutes in this playoffs. He bailed on the Nets, play some minutes for the Nets or whatever. Who cares? I'm only making this because I think it's funny that he posts the photo when there's 3 minutes left and they're up by like 30. But the real question is, we're going to talk about the 76ers here.
This guy shouldn't even be in the NBA. Meanwhile, I see the media making comments that Russell Westbrook should be exiled from the league when he is everything opposite of Ben Simmons. The things we hate about Ben, Russ embodies the complete opposite of that. Anyway, back to Zion Williamson. It pisses me off. It really pisses me off. Because this guy has great potential, and I mean great potential. It would be one thing if I could say most of this was just bad luck, bad genetics, but his actions and self-care certainly has had an impact on his availability, physically, I guess now mentally. I promise, I would be out of shape too if I lived in New Orleans. Trust me, my family roots are from there. Been in New Orleans 100 times, picked up about 15 pounds in a week. Easy, I get it, the food's amazing. But I'm not a professional basketball player. Never was, never will be. I'm not getting paid millions upon millions to be in shape and play the game that I love. Or should love anyway. New Orleans didn't deserve this after dealing with Anthony Davis, who posed many of the same challenges as Zion to a lesser degree. Good riddance, baby. That's all I gotta say about it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified. I catch you on the next one. We out, baby.